And we're here for another morning report from the north. This will be my last official heat wave day. Thank God. Should be for the year, and I won't have to do this anymore. But the water's pristine. Boy, they had a lot of water changes. And the new guys are doing really good today. So, you know, we're a little over a week with them in the tank. So now they should be acclimating, as in pH acclimating. It takes them a while to do that, especially when they came out of the swamp tank. So uh, thankfully, I didn't kill any of them in this process, and they're all doing very well. Big Girl is paired off with this fish, so it's already a win because I got a fish who wasn't doing well with another male. She's very interested in this male. She's never been this interested in a fish before. Look at her, how she's just into him. So I'm gonna get them in a breeding station soon. Um, there's the really skinny one that I've been worried about. Look at his head; it's doing a lot better now. Starting to look almost normal, and his eyeballs aren't as sunk in. Uh, and his color's getting better and better. So they're doing surprise. And this one's just loving life. Look at that, hanging out with that one. They might be pairing up. They'd make good babies too. So coming right along. Here's my three juvenile males. You can see this is the problem with juveniles. I get too many juveniles at the same time, and you have this problem. So um, I had to separate them. They get along with each other well enough, but they bully all the other fish. And my new fish, they need to feel secure before they need to be able to fight back before I can put these guys back in the tank. Once they fight back, it'll be fine. But right now they're wimps because they don't know anybody. These two, the female just is not going to be good enough for breeding, even though she's trying. She's only about a year old, and he's 2 years old. So I'm going to put Big Red with him now in here today because Big Red is about ready to lay eggs again. And I've been keeping her away from her male, which is this blue one, to avoid that. Let's see, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. They don't beat each other. They're not harming each other, but it's a lot of posturing. And it's stress that the new ones don't need. Wigglers are doing good. They should start free swimming later today, I expect. Mama and Dad's looking after them good. I just gave everyone bloodworms. So that's good there. Let's go look at the tank downstairs. Do a little couple changes there. First of all, with this tank, the parrotfish tank, we got parrotfish breeding with um, their contemporaries, the Honduran red tip. So I've got that male that I just pointed at back here with a polar parrot female, and they made babies together, and they're defending them back there. Oops. I've got a clean glass down here, but they are back there, and fish are stopping us from seeing them. Let's see if we can find them this way. There we go. See? Nice big clutch of babies. And she's she went and found a bigger male that's better at defending, so we'll see what happens with these over time, but they're already looking really good. Now, what I've done here is I took some of the fake rock, and I only use fake rocks in my tanks. Like, if they're big, they're fake, because that's how you break tanks. So I just don't mess with real big rocks. They look pretty, but they're not worth the risk. So what's going on in this tank is the blood parrots and the flower horn were always at nighttime competing for this area to sleep. So it's causing friction. And same with Sly. Sly wants to be there too. It's like he's a rock bass and they're a rock bass, and they all want rocks at night. So there was too much competition for one spot. So I've introduced this over here. Just turn this light off so we get rid of the glare. I've introduced this over here in the corner, which gives them a space back there to and lots of height. So what's happening is the parrotfish are picking sort of, down here in the corner, and the flower horn is staying now up here. So they both got somewhere they feel safe, and then the Oscars are sleeping over here. And now not everyone's competing for a nighttime spot, and that was really the only problem I was having with this tank, um, in in that regard. So otherwise, everybody gets along great. The glass needs to be cleaned here as well, but I just did the water down here yesterday, so everybody's good that way. And this system's now lasting 2 weeks easy. Probably go a lot longer, to be honest, but 450 gallons, it'll last you a while, and it's definitely seasoned. It's a year season. This entire system down here is really running good. We got canister filters and all the filtration going. I found putting the bubbles over here and making a bubble wall keeps them off the gear, because they like to play with stuff. It seems to stop that from happening. It's like an artificial curtain for them. So that's helped. Just a few adaptations, but this tank is rocking the world. The water quality couldn't be better. I could literally just bump the temperature up, rehome these fish, and turn this whole system down here into discus holding areas. It's so stable. But yeah, flower horns and Oscars can definitely get along, at least at this age. And I think so long as the flower horn doesn't get bigger than her, it's going to work. If the flower horn ends up being the biggest fish in the tank, it's not going to work. He's outnumbered and he knows it. And he's not aggressive to them at all. He just stands his ground when he needs to, like a cichlid should. And he's otherwise loving life in this tank with these other fish. He's very, very social. Will it stay that way? I don't know. But quite frankly, I watch a lot of videos where, people introduce a flower horn with any other fish. And even if the flower horn's smaller than this guy is, they're just ripping the other fish apart. So he doesn't do anything to anyone, not even the silver dollars. He's just a really good-natured fish. And that goes to show you, don't believe fish stereotypes, because fish are like people. There's nice fish and there's nasty fish. Somehow I keep finding all the nice ones that want to get along. It's either that or water conditions bring peace. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.